Okay, we're live. Just gonna wait for a few seconds for everyone to file in. So it's already December, wow, 22nd. It's almost holidays season. Hello. And at least in this New York, New Jersey area, it got really cold in the past few days, and it really feels like winter now. Although it's not snowing, but I could totally feel now it's properly winter, and obviously almost end of the year. Everybody's staying warm and have nice holiday plans. Hello. I guess for myself, I really don't have much going on. I guess I'll just, spend my day off, probably catching up with some stages. And obviously, there are a lot of end of year stages that are going on for K-pop. So probably watch those over the holidays. And there are a lot of new releases that really makes you feel, oh, now the winter is finally here. So we'll definitely introduce some of them in a few minutes for the third week of October. And yeah, so I guess we'll get started since it's been a few minutes. Okay, so hi everyone. So we will announce the world's one and only real-time chart, HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart, starting now. This is your host, Joe. And if you're ever curious about K-pop album sales, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. So this is third week of December. So let's go ahead and check the album chart rankings of the third week of December, 2019. So we always go from the bottom, which is not the bottom, total bottom, to 10th place, which is still a great feat. And the 10th place of the third week of December goes to HANTEO, and their album is called Goodbye in English. And the album was sold 2,232 copies within the last week. And this song is such a heartbreaking song. Like the title, it's a goodbye song to your lover. And I think Hoyoung and Taeho, as the members of the first generation of the group, G.O.D., I think they definitely rock that sort of a classic K-pop vibe. And the song is such a great heartwarming, not heartwarming necessarily, but heart-touching song, and it's a must listen, I believe, in this winter weather. So yeah, that was HANTEO Goodbye with 2,232 copies sold within the last week, in 10th place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of the third week of December. Yeah, and next up is the 9th place. And that was taken by BTS, Map of the Soul Persona. It was sold 2,681 copies during the last week. And it's, I guess, it's a sort of a surprise to see an album that was released back in April, mid-April, on a December chart. But I think, I mean, is it really a surprise if it's from BTS, right? Definitely one of the most steadily sold albums, not to mention the digital streaming part, which I think many armies participated in the hashtag not too long ago. But Map of the Soul Persona is yet again on the chart in the 9th place. They recently performed the title track Boy With Love with Halsey in iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball. And they will be back to Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. And and that's in Times Square this time, unlike the Hollywood version that was in 2007 that was pre-recorded. So we're very excited to see them in Times Square and also on TV, national-wide TV, of course. And yeah, I'm wondering if there are any armies going out there on New Year's Eve in Times Square. I mean, it gets pretty hectic, but it'll be totally worth it. I'll be personally just sitting in front of a TV with a hot cocoa in my hand. But please make sure to support the boys on my behalf if you're in at the Times Square, and also definitely catch them on TV. Well, I'm gonna read the chat a little bit. Yes, BTS again. I'm guessing we're looking forward to the new album. That's what I'm assuming, what it says on the chat. And yeah, I can't wait for the new album. I was personally hoping the album to come out sometime this year, but I guess not. We don't get one. But hopefully early next year is what I'm hoping personally. And hopefully it will be a good one to continue on the Mount of the Soul I'm guessing trilogy, but who knows what, right? So that would be great. Yeah, so that was the 9th place, Mount of the Soul by BTS, 2,681 copies sold during the last week. This weekly physical chart is presented by HANTEO Chart, which is world's one and only real-time chart. Moving on to the 8th place of the 3rd week of December is by Weixin V, Take Over the Moon. And the album was sold 3,762 copies during the last week. I guess I have recently had a chance to take a look at their album, and I must say it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's themed around red and gold, which has that antique look and so beautiful. And the photos inside that's themed around universe and space is also very beautiful. They recently have, I believe, successfully finished their first fan meeting in Seoul called We Are Your Vision, just like their group name, which is very cool. And we hope to see them more often on stage and on screen as well. Yes, the wavy looks so nice. I think it's just, there's a saying among Korean fans, it's a miracle of the Chinese continent, and it's really true. They all look gorgeous in the albums, on stage, and obviously the performance is great too. I totally love their concept, and I hope to see them again in yet another amazing concept as well. So that was Weixin V at 8th place, Take Over the Moon, which was sold 3,762 copies during the last week. Okay, next up is in 7th place of HANTEO Charts, 3rd week of December. And that was taken by Monster X, Follow Find You album, which sold 4,342 copies. They are recently creating a lot of merchandise by collaborating with the character series called Tutok-gon. Literally in Korean means the bears that have two chins, so they're sort of like a cutie fat characters. And each of the bear characters represent the Monster X members, and the collaboration itself is very comprehensive. So it sort of started as the collaboration, and then the web variety show came out, which was hilarious. You definitely check out. There are subtitles, English subtitles, as well as different languages, I believe. So definitely check it out. And there's also a lot of content on social media with Monster X and Tutok-gon as well. So it's always fun to watch those kind of processes as well. And yeah, I think all mom babies are sort of feeling the same way. Our bank accounts are crying and super empty, but that's how K-pop life goes, right? So there you go. So that was in seventh place, Monster X, Follow Find You album with 4,342 copies sold. Yeah, so far this is the weekly physical chart of third week of December presented by HANTEO Chart, and the physical album chart is based on the automatically calculated and counted data from sales all over the world. So if you're buying the album, you're also contributing to this chart. Moving forward to our sixth place. Sixth place was Place by Kim Jae-hwan, Moment album. It was sold 5,424 copies. And we saw him on the second place in the last week's weekly chart album. Now he's still going very strong in sixth place with more than 5,000 copies sold. He's actively promoting in music shows and other variety programs too. So definitely check it out if you're a win. Support him all you have to. And it's been a while since his first album was released, so we're very excited to see him back on stage, singing, performing, does his funny little things. So hope to continue seeing him on the TV screen and just online platforms as well. So that was sixth place, Kim Jae-hwan, Moment album with 5,424 copies sold. We're already halfway through. How's everyone feeling about this chart this week? I guess we have a lot of not old, but a lot of the albums that we've seen in the previous weeks, and it's so exciting to see how all the artists' hard work is continuously supported throughout the month and throughout the year. So yeah, let's take a look at the fifth place. Fifth place is taken by, this is a new album, Hyuk of VIX, and the album is called Winter Butterfly. It was sold 7,239 copies. Sorry, 7,239 copies. And this is, I believe, the first mini album from VIX's maknae, the youngest member, Hyuk. And this album is so beautiful. Like, what more needs to be said? His voice is just like an angel. And just like the title track is also called Winter Butterfly. And it goes perfectly with the cold winter weather. Just got cold, and it is perfect. And it'll definitely warm your heart up. It's such a soft, mellow song with his beautiful voice. And it was also recently revealed that Sejong of Gugudan also participated as a back vocal of this song. So that news totally make all the jellyfish stands happy. So if you are a fan, definitely check it out. He is also scheduled to have a solo concert called Live Today on the 29th of December, very soon. That would be a perfect and sweetest way to conclude the year. So if you're a fan, definitely attend and let us know how it was. So that was in the fifth place. Hyuk of VIX was sold 7,239 copies, Winter Butterfly, and placed fifth place in HANTEO Chart's third week of December's weekly physical album chart. This weekly physical album chart data is provided by HANTEO Chart, which is the world's one and only real-time physical album chart. Yeah, so continuing on to the fourth place. Now, fourth is pretty high up in the weekly charts, and that was taken by Uju Sonia, WJSN, Cosmic Girls, As You Wish, and was sold 7,574 copies. We've seen their albums in the previous weeks as well, and still going strong. I am totally proud of these girls. It's really hard, I think, for girl groups albums to constantly do well on chart, and they're doing so well. I'm so proud of them. I think their stage outfits are always of great interest to Ujangs, the fans. And actually, my personal favorite was the recent one. It was the one with sort of an all black outfit with the tweed jackets from last week, I think. So I'm wondering which outfit is your favorite too. So let us know. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more of their awesome outfits in the coming days, and not only the As You Wish promotions, but any future promotions as well. And they are also having a solo concert next February called I believe Yate. And it sounds kind of scary. Like, does that mean we're gonna lose our memory because it was such an awesome stage, or what? But it's such an exciting news. I believe it's late February, so definitely mark your calendars and go support them if you can. Next up is in third place of HANTEO charts. Third week of December physical album weekly chart, and that was taken by CIX, and the album's Hello Strange Place was sold 10,256 copies within the last week. So also another familiar album yet again on the weekly chart. CIX members are so active on social media, and I love it. I think all fixes are well fed and happy. They have recently covered Monsta X's Alligator stage in one of the music shows. And it was such a powerful stage with this all black outfit. It was really sexy. And it sort of made me personally to look forward to their next concept and album. Maybe something like that would be really great. And I think they pulled it off really well. The powerful concept really fits them well. So maybe in the future, very soon. So that was CIX's Hello Strange Place in third place with 10,256 copies sold within the last week. Yes, we were only left with 2 albums for the first place and second place of third week of December. HANTEO charts physical album chart, the weekly chart. So this weekly physical chart album data is presented by HANTEO Charts, which is the world's one and only real-time album chart. So I guess in the second place, moving on, is Stray Kids, and the album is called Clay Levanter. It was sold 24,060 copies within the last week, and obviously the album was released last week, and with the strong support from Stays, it placed first in the second week of December's physical album chart. Now it's in second place, which is still very strong going this week as well. They also have recently placed first in a music show, and also thanked Stays for this great achievement. Let's continue to support these talented boys throughout their rest of the promotion and rest of the year. So that was Stray Kids in the second place, Clay Levanter. And the album was sold 24,060 copies within the last week. Amazing. So we're only left with the first place. It's always the most exciting moment of this weekly chart announcement. If you're ever curious about the K-pop album chart ranking, especially the weekly chart, please subscribe to our channel and press like to this video. Okay, the great big reveal. The first place of HANTEO Chart's third week of December weekly charts of the albums is taken by EXO, and the album is of course called Obsession. Sold 28,544 copies within the last week. I mean, I say the same thing here. When it comes to EXO, I feel like record setting is not a breaking news at this point. But the album was released in late November, and it came in first of the weekly chart and third week of December. So it's been constantly going strong throughout the rest of the year. And their recent news, they have recently finished their exploration concert in the Miyagi Prefecture in Japan. And XOL's in Seoul also has an exciting event coming up, which is Exploration Dot concert in Seoul. And it'll be held over 3 days from the December 29th to 31st, which is the very last day of the year. So it would be such a memorable event for both EXOs and XOLs, to an amazing way to conclude 2019. So very jealous of those people who can make it. Obviously, the ticketing was very hard, and I'm so far away. But please let us know if there are any XOLs going to the concert. And I always think when it hits December, I always think about the beautiful songs by EXO. So I hope that you can also listen to those songs live in person when you go to the concert. And yeah, so definitely let us know how it goes. So yeah, congratulations to all of the groups and artists and albums that were ranked here. This was so far HANTEO chart's third week of December weekly chart for the albums. Did I watch the practice video? Which practice video? There's so many. Yeah, definitely. I think I'll use this holiday season to catch up with all the things that I've missed from this K-pop world. But yeah, hopefully everybody has a great holiday as well. I'm just gonna recap our third week of December physical album charts results of the week. So first place was, like I said, EXO's Obsession, which was sold 28,544 copies. Second place was Stray Kids' Clear Levanter, 24,060 copies sold within the last week. And third place was CIX, Hello Strange Place, was sold 10,256 copies. And fourth place was Cosmic Girls, As You Wish, 7,574 copies. Fifth place was Hyuk, Winter Butterfly, sold 7,239 copies within the last week. Continuing on to sixth place, Kim Jae-hwan's Moment, which sold 5,424 copies. And seventh place was Monsta X's Follow Find You, sold 4,342 copies. And eighth place, Wishun V, Take Over the Moon, 3,762 copies. And ninth place is BTS's Map of the Soul Persona, sold 2,681 copies. And last but not the least, Ho's Goodbye, sold 2,232 copies. So that was everyone on the top 10 of the third week of December, HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart. And yeah, if you're curious how many new albums will be counted during the upcoming week, definitely check the weekly physical album charts that was announced today from Who's Fan app. You can download the app Who's Fan from your own mobile app store, and don't forget to check out the real-time and daily chart as well. It's if your favorite artist release the album, you can continuously support them checking out the chart and make sure their album is sold well and going well on the daily and weekly chart as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you're also interested in to learn about the next week's weekly album chart. Wow, that will be fourth week of December next week. That's almost end of the year, and like I said, it's a holiday season. Hopefully, everybody has a great holiday, and see you next week. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I guess I'll just take a look at the comment section a little bit before I just mosey out. Oh, yeah, it says now Got7 is number 1 in Who's Fan. Oh, wow. Like, this is how far behind I am. Like, I didn't even realize they have. Do they have a new album? Like, this is this is how much I'm missing out in this life. I've been so busy this week. Um, Gosh, yes, thank you for watching. Yes, everyone. Bye. I hope you have a great holiday and see you next week.